Okay, so what we're going to do today is I am going to go through episode 1 of Heated Rivalry, and I'm going to read all of my favorite quotes from the books. Maybe not favorite quotes, all the highlighted quotes that I have in my Kindle app for Heated Rivalry, the book. And I'm going to read it after the scene that it corresponds to in the episode. And if there isn't a corresponding scene, I'm just gonna read it. So the actual first thing I have highlighted is in the prologue, which isn't included in the first episode. The first episode starts with chapter 1. So I'll read it. "You are very beautiful," Rozanov said suddenly. It was said very matter-of-factly. Shane wasn't sure how to react. They didn't really say things to each other. Not like that. So that's the first quote. I kind of wish that that thought is not going to be in there because it's Shane's thought. So, it's just unfortunate that we don't get their inner monologues, but that's just the way it is when you transform books to TV shows or movies. You just don't get the inner monologue usually, especially with a show like this. Okay, so the next one, when is this one? The next one is in chapter 1. There's only one highlight in chapter 1. Okay, I'm gonna go directly to that scene. Which this doesn't really happen in the TV show. I remember it doesn't happen like that. But let's see. Skip. Okay, we'll start here.
National Prospect Cup fans are hoping for something hot on the ice. Canada-Russia finals showcasing the two most talked about prospects in the world. First, you've got Ottawa's own Shane Hollander. From everything we've seen and heard, he may not be the most sociable, but this is the kid with the highest hockey IQ out there. Then you've got Russia's Ilya Rozanov. Everything we've heard, he really gets under other players' skins. Good in his own room, not exactly liked in his opponent's room. My kind of player. Boston's kind of player, too. A heartbreaking loss.
Okay, so I'm looking at the book, and I realized that scene that we just saw, kind of having the inner workings of before the final game between Canada and Russia, and also the kind of looking in the stands, and then the voiceover of he doesn't play well with others, Shane isn't sociable, Ilya is the kind of person that his own team likes him and everyone else hates him, and it's the kind of player that Boston would want. I never realized before that they were already predicting that Ilya would go first, because Boston, I'm assuming, had the number 1 pick unless they traded. But yeah, so I've never caught that before, that there was a sign that they already were predicting he would go number 1 over Shane. Yeah, and that scene isn't in the book, but I love that they added that because it really brings the feeling of a sport. Yes, so this part is in the book. Maybe not exactly the way it is here, but I know that one line is for sure from the book and in this scene.
For a young Canadian team still searching for an identity despite an incredible showing from the teenage phenom, Shane Hollander.
See with the drift.
Okay, so the line "see you at the draft," that was in the book, and my quote that I highlighted is right after he said that, and it's Shane's inner monologue. They hung a silver medal around Shane's neck that may as well have been a dead rat for all he wanted it.